Well, hi folks, I'll just give you a very quick roundup of how things are going on the greenhouse and in this grow room at the moment. So it won't be a very long one, this. I'll just show you my tomatoes. They're getting a little bit leggy actually now. These are the, what they call Shirleys, the taller ones. And they've grown some of the tumbling ones. As you can see, they've got plenty of flowers on already. These are the, I forgot what they call them now. I think they're just called tumbling tomatoes actually. You just grow them in a hanging basket, or what I do, grow them in a pot and just let all the foliage just drape everywhere. As you can see, they come to their own stop there, and then they just keep sending out loads of side shoots, and it just gets to be one big mass of flowers and branches and leaves and all sorts. Whereas the Shirley ones are the more traditional ones where you just grow them up a single stem and take out all these little side shoots as you go. As you can see, there's a bit of damage on the leaves because I just left them out the other day in the sunshine just to sort of start hardening them off, and there was a hailstorm last week and it just absolutely battered the leaves. So not brilliant, but it won't do any harm at all once they get planted out. Still a bit early to be planted out in the greenhouse because it's still getting down to about 4 or 5 degrees, so probably leave it another week or so and then we'll get them all planted in, because they're looking like they're ready to go actually, and they'll start getting a bit sickly if they're getting pot bound and stuff. Anyway, there's my little tomatoes at the moment. Not growing many, only about 7 or 8 plants, because that's plenty for me. So we're in the greenhouse now. We had a really hot day today, sun out all day, things have started to suffer. The leeks are fine in the big tub like this because there's plenty of soil for them to go at. And they're growing on really well now. They'll probably be planted out, I would say, in a couple of weeks at the rate they're growing. So really doing well this year. The banana shorts, however, when I just came to water them about an hour ago, they were absolutely bone dry because they're in such small little nodules. You get a hot day all day, even with the windows and doors open, it just tends to dry them out, so it's not ideal really. So I'll probably be putting these out about, well, in the next week actually, because they're just about ready to go out. They're not going to do any good in here, they're just going to go backwards in here. Likewise the spring onions, if you look at them now, if I take a plug out, these were all dried out today. If I pull a plug out, I'll show you the root system. Full of roots, and you can see the limp because they've been dried out. They'll pick up tonight, but like I said, they've just been absolutely dried out in this red hot sunshine today, and it's going to be like this for the next week apparently. So I need to get up after work and get them planted out, I think, because they're just going to go backwards. The cabbages and lettuces aren't so bad because they're in slightly bigger modules. That's the kale there. Another week or so and that'll be ready to go out. The lettuces need to go out now. That's the multi-green, red and green mixed, and they're the Cos lettuce, the little gems. They're ready to go out now, so I just need to get up and do it. But I've had a bit of a disaster with the cabbages this year for some reason. These are my Savoys. They're just not firing at all. A few are, but they just look so sickly and weedy. And even the second lot of red cabbages, I don't know why. It's all in the same compost. As you can see, it's that's another brassica, the kale, and it's absolutely fine. So it's a mystery to me, is that one. These are a couple of the remaining giant potatoes that I'm going to probably plant in a couple of big pots in the polytunnel and see how they get on. And then what else have we got? Second lot of peas in the gutters. Oh, excuse me. Second lot of peas in the gutters. I've planted these about 3 weeks after the first lot, so hopefully when the second lot are finished we'll get a successional crop. So doing alright again, absolutely cracking. What else have we got there? The old candles I used to keep it warm. Giant onions that I've put to seed from last year's 10-pounder. I'll show you this one. Proper big seed heads on now. They're just about starting to open. And when they open they'll have massive heads on like that. So it's just a matter of letting the bumblebees and stuff just pollinate them, and it should produce plenty of seed. So that's looking good. It looks a really strange plant, but all the energy just goes into the seeds now. Right, finally the potatoes. Again, these were bone dry today. I've been putting about half a watering can on each pot, and they were bone dry, but they're absolutely flying along. It's about 70 odd days now, and if you look at the last one here, when I was watering it, I washed some soil away. We've got potatoes. I mean, we've got big potatoes as well so far, so I'm going to do, like I say, I'm going to pull one of those out, one of these pots out in the next week or so, and see if we've got any spuds, because we should have, judging by that one, because there's no point in leaving them all to get massive, and then when I get to the end pot they're all too big to eat, so I might as well start taking them small. But that will be a record, about an 80-day potato reveal from growing in February, but it'll be good if it happens. So I'll be doing one of those next week probably. Quick potato reveal, the first of the year. And it'll be by far the earliest I've ever got any. I'm not expecting a massive crop, but we'll see how we get on. Anyway, that's about it, folks. I won't go up to the plot because there's still nothing going on up there. Just the onions in and the garlic and stuff, and there's nothing in the polytunnel as of yet. But once it all gets planted out, I'll do another quick tour and I'll show you what's going on. So that's it, folks. Just a quick roundup of what's going on in the greenhouse. See you later.